lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Sim Racing Media Network. We are live here from Hampton, Georgia. It is Atlanta Motor Speedway. We are at the reconfigured one. So, as a matter of fact, so the 2022 version is what's considered here in iRacing. But for us, and for you, the fans, it means that we have some high-speed super speedway action for these Xfinity cars with a couple of twists thrown in there, but that is the beauty of Atlanta. I want to thank everybody for joining us here for tonight's race, getting started here just a few minutes early. As mentioned, it is championship night. We've had a long season coming down here to tonight's race. Don't worry, you won't have to wait too long. We'll be right back with the Racers Elite Xfinity Series next week. We are still looking for drivers for the Xfinity and the Truck Series. The Cup for next gens on Thursday nights. They are already booked up for those. They also have a Gen 6 league on Sunday nights that's open to run. So quite a few different leagues here for Racers Elite, and the Sim Racing Media Network is proud to bring you the trucks on Tuesdays, Xfinity on Wednesdays, and the next gens on Thursdays, with occasional of those Sunday night Gen 6s on the schedule for us. But No matter about that, we're going to be focusing in on tonight's race again at Atlanta. Let's go ahead and bring up the race info while our championship contenders for tonight get their qualifying set up or finished up, sorry, and then we'll bring them in for their interviews. Mentioned Xfinity Series finale. It's 82 degrees for the ambient temperature. Looks, man, that has to go right on top of a white building, but I'm thinking that's 31% humidity, clear skies, 7 miles per hour wind, so not gonna be too bad with the humidity. The wind could be a little bit of a factor, but that track temp, 130 degrees. It is going to be very, very hot for that track temp. Drivers are going to be having fun slipping and sliding through. Let's see if any of these drivers have put down qualifying laps. We're going to be doing your top 3 for tonight. That is Brandon Sanfilippo. He comes in 3rd in the standings, 15 points behind. Andrew Teft comes in 2nd in the standings. He is 12 out. And then Kensley Smith, he is the man that they are chasing to win a championship. So let's see. Brandon Sanfilippo. It's not completed his lap, so we're gonna actually, looks like we should be able to jump over to Andrew Taft. So let's go ahead and bring in the man who really runs the show here for Racers Elite. Of course, they're the league owner, so hold on just a moment. Let's go ahead and find him. Hey, Andrew, this is Angel here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing tonight? It's the series finale, but you're chasing for a championship on top of that.
Yeah, just excited to get going here. One of my favorite tracks. Just visited here in the spring or summer, or whatever it was. First race that NASCAR had this year. Saw that 3-wide finish, so I don't know. It's just a fun place. I think it's going to be super competitive. Not a huge field, but gonna have to pull off all the stops here to get the championship. I'll probably have to win, and then probably keep Kensley from leading any laps, and try to lead the most laps myself. And then I'm still gonna need some help with him finishing positions behind me after that. So it'll be a little bit of a feat if I get there, but we're gonna try.
Hey, you don't you can't win it if you don't try for sure. And a lot of pressure almost, but at the same time, as you said, you just look like you sound like you're ready to just get into this race, roll, enjoy yourself, and just kind of see what comes out of it.
Yeah, basically. It's a pretty clean group here. Know everybody that's racing, so it'll be nice and comfortable. It's kind of slick. The weather's pretty hot. Track temp's up, but I'm just excited all around.
Track temp's 120, so have fun with that. Andrew, I'm sure we'll be talking to you at the end of this one, but as a just in case, as a season-long thank you, who would you like to thank? Friends, sponsors, any family?
Yeah, SRM, everybody that tunes in to watch and shows up to race. Our servicemen and women, my family for letting me play all the time. Racers Elite, Admin Box, uh, just everybody in general. If anybody's interested in competing or joining or wants more information, just check out racerselite.com and you'll find anything you need there. If you got anything beyond that, just ask me, I'll help you out.
All right, Andrew. Good luck tonight. Hopefully we can talk to you as a champion, even if it took some work to get there.
Yep, thanks.
All right, that was Andrew Teft, your second place driver in the points. We'll go ahead and looks like Brandon Sanfilippo should be all set. So let's go ahead and see if we can bring him on in. Brandon, this is Angel here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy?
I do. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good myself. You come in with the closest of the hopefuls, as one would say, championship-wise, for an opportunity. Brandon, I know the goal is, of course, to win the race, but other than that, what's the plan to maneuver your way through Atlanta tonight?
If I want to, I'm a little far behind Kensley, but if I was to win the championship, I think I'd have to win the race, and and him, I think, dead last or something like that, and Alex in the back too. So odds are not in my favor. I screwed up the first race of playoffs and sped on pit road and haven't recovered since. But if I'm up there with Kensley, I guess just if I can get behind him or in front of him, help him with the draft and push him up to the front, whatever I can do to help him, it's probably really my goal. And finish good, obviously.
Yep, mentioning Brandon, of course, teammates with Kensley for driving Extreme Inc. there. Brandon, I know maybe last night a little disappointment. We didn't get an opportunity to talk to you. So I figure as well go ahead and give yourself at least a little championship shout out, at least from last night's truck race.
Hey, appreciate it. Yeah. A little more on the spread out race, no cautions, which we like, but it kind of made it a little bit boring. But nevertheless, it was nice to pick up the win in the season championship in the truck series. So, and I believe Driving Extreme finished 1, 2, 3 last night. We took the team championship as well, so pretty excited about that.
There you go. Work together as a team tonight. See if you can't get at least one of the two drivers a championship. So congratulations again, Brandon. Last night. Sorry for whatever issues did go on. I don't know. I'm only here on Wednesdays, but nonetheless, I wanted to at least give you an opportunity for that shout out for the championship yesterday. And well, good luck. Hopefully at least we get a chance. If not even a championship, go out there and win a race and go finish the season strong.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have one more driver left, and that's going to be your current leader in the standings of Kensley Smith. So that'll actually be his teammate, as you just mentioned. Hold on tight. Kensley Smith, this is Angel here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you've been pretty much bad fast for at least the 5 or 6 races that I joined on for. Nonetheless, you come in here with a 12-point lead. Comfortable, not a guarantee it by any means. Atlanta, not exactly the greatest track to have to come to with if it were to go wrong, it has to go wrong. But nonetheless, Kensley, what you got to do tonight, 11, 12 cars, I think, here in tonight's race.
Seeing that Andrew's 12 points behind me and the winner gets 3 bonus points. If Andrew wins, as long as I get 9th place or better, I think I come out with the championship. So I'm just going to play it safe and more strategic than aggression and just try to stick around to the end.
A little more difficult per our usual as race car drivers, but nonetheless a way to go out there and win the championship. We'll definitely have an opportunity to talk to you there afterwards, but nonetheless it's been great so far for the broadcast the last couple of races, and let's at least see if we can still top it off with another victory here tonight.
Hopefully so.
All right, man. Well, starting off here in the 5th position, we'll talk to you at one point, I'm sure, tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, that was your main championship driver, of course, coming into this with the points lead, 12 points up on Andrew there, as he mentioned. As long as he finishes 9th or better, with Andrew winning the race, he should be all right. 12 drivers here tonight, but again, it is Atlanta, so you truly never know what may or may not happen. And well, this could just be the place. Let's get ready. Go ahead and get to the pit lane as these drivers get lined up. You see the iRacing.com pace car at the ready, waiting for all 12 of the drivers to get lined up. Let's go ahead and go over this for you. Todd Slauson going to get the pole there in that number 22. Kirby Wainscott on his outside for the front row. Brandon Sanfilippo, the fastest of your championship contenders. Lee Campbell in 4th. Kensley Smith and Brandon Honeycutt, so 2 teammates there as well in 5th and 6th. Dennis Caney came in 4th in points, just a little bit more out there. He definitely was hoping for an opportunity. Maybe one more race of good luck would have went his way. And then Andrew Teft there on the outside of row 4. Truth Hoke and one of our here on the Sim Racing Media Network, Matt Metler there in row 5. And then Alex Teff and Aaron Marquise going to make up row number 6. There it is. Todd Slauson, your pole sitter here for tonight's race. In that number 22 Nationwide Chevrolet Camaro. Once again, thank you everybody for joining us and the Helen experience here. Yes, he's absolutely right. It is just a great group of guys to race with, and you heard that from your championship drivers and even your league owner. Just it's a good group to race around. You're gonna have some good clean racing. You have some hard racing, but some good clean racing at the same time. So once again, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll have an opportunity to speak to or get through the field without question through all of our drivers. But right now, I do believe that iRacing.com pace car does have those lights off. That finally works there, but no problem. There it is. Going to go ahead and go down pit lane. They're going to get through the Geico restart zone. Barney the Flagman gets the flag waving. We have 105 laps to determine a champion here tonight. Tots Lawson with a great start there on the inside. And, well, as I mentioned, going to be a little bit more pack racing as long as these guys can stay just kind of hooked together. If not, going to be possibly a few mileage race from there as well. Tots Lawson not going to have any help on the inside as you see the number 12 of Brandon Sanfilippo with Kensley Smith. They're going to go to the outside there in row. Oh, turns 3 and 4. We had 2 cars sideways off of through 3 and 4. That was Kirby Wainscott and Alex Teff. Both of them lost it entirely on their own. And Andrew mentioned it, and we do have our first caution here of the evening, more than likely for those drivers getting spun around where they were. Andrew mentioned that the track is slick, again 120 degrees for that track temp, and it's very easy to lose it. You're just a little bit too much throttle, and honestly, Atlanta even being recently repaved, and I've been saying this for a long time, once this track ages, it's going to be just, might even have better races than what Atlanta had previously. And we've seen that, the last couple races that they've had in real life, but Andrew also mentioned it here where, hey, look at it. It was three wide then. We're going to have some great racing here tonight. And having the slick track, especially with these Xfinity cars that you really have to kind of drive off of that right rear as is, it just makes for some great racing, a ton of fun. I'm a little jealous. I'm actually very jealous, I'll be honest with you. Not even a little bit. I'm very, very jealous. Wish I was out there with them. But up here in booth and happy to bring this championship race to all of you here tonight. So once again, thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and let's see. We should be lap 3 coming across. Yeah, so we'll complete lap 3. We did have a caution there just on that first lap or so. Just coming across the line almost on lap 2 for Alex Teft and Kirby Wainscott getting sideways there in 3 and 4. Both of them looked fine. Didn't look really any damage to be worried about, so I think that they were pretty good to go with that. For total tire changes, or max tire changes, for tonight's race. So, of course, meaning that they get 5 total tire sets for the 105 laps, giving them roughly 26 laps a set, more or less. So I don't think anybody really coming in for tires. Granted, Kirby and Alex, with having spun it, they could take tires here if they really wanted to. Knowing that we're probably going to have some long green flag runs and they might not need it all, but no, they probably won't. Actually, they did not, actually. Neither one actually even pit. Brandon Honeycutt was the only one who did pit. Matt Mettler did as well. Maybe just a quick top off for fuel for the both of them. All 12 drivers still, of course, still on the lead lap, only after that first lap had been completed. Then as a reminder, these drivers also do have maximum amount of incident points, which I have to say, I've been, kind of iffy on those for a long time. But you get yourself an actual good group of drivers to race with, and those incident points, it really does force you to kind of think about some of your moves, especially early on in the race. But also that you can't just bulldoze your way at the end of a race in case you do have, you're kind of on the cusp of that. So I've always been hit and miss on that, but it can have its good and its bad. I do believe the pace car lights should come off here. Yep, that is correct. We're going to be going to 1 to green. Brandon Sanfilippo did take the lead there. Todd Slauson had fallen to 4th already at that point. Let's see, then the 14 Elite Campbell. Yeah, it's funny because of certain camera angles, you can really hear the in-track announcer, or not even announcer, but just something coming across the. So I don't know if that came across for you guys as well. I'm sure it did. So noticed that earlier during their practice. So that was pretty funny for me. As well, mentioning tomorrow is going to be the Next Gen Championship. I do believe also here at Atlanta. Let me go ahead and double check before I say that, but that would be the case. Yeah, so it is 105 laps as well for the season finale tomorrow for the Next Gen Series. Brandon blinking in and out ever so slightly. Happens sometimes when you're bunched together on a restart, so should expect that to go away. He's got the point right here for Brandon Sanfilippo. They're gonna go to the Geico restart zone. Barney the flagman. He's going to throw down the green, and we are green flag racing again here from Atlanta for the Xfinity Series for the Racers Elite, their season finale. 3 drivers contending for the championship. 2 of them right now at the front. Teammates, Brandon Sanfilippo and Kensley Smith. Love seeing these cars get up to speed and just the speed that they carry through here. So much fun to listen to. Kensley Smith's going to take that lead there pretty quickly. Now you see Todd Slauson going to fall into the 2nd position. Now looking on is going to be the 14 Elite Campbell. He had won the first race of the playoffs here. And then Truth Hoke there in that number 59 on the outside, looking for, trying to battle for that 4th position, but right now just kind of hanging on to 5th. Oh, that 14 sideways through 1 and 2. Can he save it? Oh, and there goes Dennis Kane. Great save by both of them, but wow, unfortunate there for the 14 and the 4. Turned that camera too quickly. And then, seeing this, you have to wonder as well, as a championship driver, you got to be worried and hope that that's not going to be something that can happen to you possibly. Wow, you see the 22. He's got a great run down the front stretch. He goes to the inside, and then there goes the 12 of Brandon Sanfilippo. Does a great job just sliding through the corner, and I'm telling you, you just give a little bit too much wheel, and that is exactly what's going to happen. Here comes the 15 now back to the bottom. He said, you know what? If this is going to be what's going to happen, I want to lead as many laps as I can. The 15, Kensley Smith, he'll take the lead there back through 3 and 4, another lead change, and the 22 looking back to the inside. Man, we got a great battle for the lead right here. Lap 10. This is fun. Look at that 22. He's gonna get right. He doesn't get right to that right rear quarter panel, but he's trying to get close enough. Just a little bit of that dirty air to the right side of the 15. But now they're catching up now on the number 10 of Kirby Wainscott. Oh my goodness. As he is. Yeah, he's one of those drivers who had almost lost it, so he did a great job of being able to get it saved, not damaging his car. Unfortunately, just costing him, of course, a ton of time, quite possibly now going a lap down. But, man, these two just stay side by side. Truth Hope just put down the fastest lap anybody's put down tonight, 31:56. Catching him, looking to make it a 3-way battle for the lead. And then Matt Metler, who, I apologize, I thought it was him involved in that earlier. It was Dennis Kane. He's ready to make this a 4-way battle for the lead. And look at this right here. You got Andrew Teft, brother Alex Teft. Then you got Aaron Marcus and Brandon Honeycutt there in the, well, I don't know. I thought that they were going to be staying single file so that they could go faster that way. But never mind. Looks like we're going to, nope, maybe. I don't know what's happening there. Staying single file would allow them to just go faster, of course. Matt Medler, then that time he put down the fastest lap. Just again, it's a great draft. You know, he's just probably full throttle this entire way around. Wouldn't surprise me if he had another faster lap. Okay, no, it was slower, but in comparison, Slauson just had his fastest lap, and it's 2.5 tenths slower than what the draft had. Man, at 22, really loose. Could you imagine just a full field of drivers, man? They would just be struggling. These drivers are struggling. It is very, very loose. Let's try to jump on board right now, maybe with this 15, see what he's feeling. This is amazing right now. Look, he's trying to hold on to as best as he can. But let's look as well as what the. I'm sorry, we went to the 22 first. Let's do the 15 now. Yeah, that 15. Even then, you see just a little bit of a struggle in that wheel. It seems like that temperature in the track, it is really, really affecting these drivers right now, and you see that. I mean, we've got 4 lead lap ones in this front pack, then the 10 of Kirby Wainscott not on the lead lap, of course, and then just a couple of more led by championship contender Andrew Teft. You got about 5 cars not completely lined up here. Not necessarily helping their case, but these guys kind of battling around the way they are. That's just fine. That'll help. Truth Hoke, he's going to try to split up these 2 DEI cars here. Missing the third one in Ira Kohlhaas, unfortunately missing last weekend, this week. So didn't get a chance to compete for that championship maybe the way he had hoped for. But man, Truth, he's putting on quite a battle there on the inside. And it's a shorter way around the track, but just not enough momentum off of the corner. And then here comes Kensley Smith now to the, I said teammates, but hold on. I'm sorry. That's not Brandon Sanfilippo. That is Todd Slauson. My apologies. So, no, 59 did not break up teammates there. They're not teammates in the first place. So, really, it's just the 15 trying to play it safe, as he mentioned that he's going to try to do here to try to avoid being in any possible wrecks. Because, oh, that one's close right there. See this high view from above. That 59 Truth Hope going to get that lap led now, coming from lap 17 onto lap 18. You got to wonder as well what these drivers are going to be able to do fuel mileage wise. You know, they're going to be a lot more throttle time than than anticipated. Even, you know, maybe thought there'd be more of a pack racing. You'd have a little bit better off throttle, and as I'm blabbing away, here comes that 98 and that second pack right back with the field, and you know you got your top 9. Oh no, they're wrecking there to the to the infield, and the 98 of Andrew Teft, championship contender, partially involved in that. So let's find out what happened there. Let's see the 98 here on the inside. Oh, the 23 taps the wall coming off of 4 right in front of the 22. 22 has nowhere to go. Going to get into the back of him. That's going to turn the 23 down into the 98. Contact with the right front. More contact with the left front for the 98. I'm pretty sure that's going to be some pretty decent damage. I hope he doesn't need a fast repair for that. Unfortunate for him. Let's take a look at that one more time from his view. Yeah, see, it just happens. Nothing you can do at this point. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, so. All right. Unfortunate there for the 98 of Andrew Teft. One of your championship contenders here tonight. Contact with the showing the 23 on track, the 311 up on these live timing and scoring, just whatever he has originally said for the league itself. So as these drivers hit their pit stops, get those completed, getting off pit lane, we will have our first commercial break here of the evening, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, the Sim Racing Media Network, live from Hampton, Georgia, for the Racers Elite Xfinity Series finale. We are at the newer, reconfigured Atlanta Motor Speedway. Want to thank, of course, everybody for joining us here in the YouTube chat, as always. As we are capping off what has been a great season for the Xfinity Series. Great truck race last night. You heard Brandon Sanfilippo mention caution-free as these races typically go. Tonight's a little odd. I know they just kind of jacked up the heat for tonight, and gotta have at least a little bit of fun with the low anticipated car count, and so it makes it fun, and you're really gonna have to earn your way, because you can't just let Kensley walk away with this one. It's very easy. He could just lose it. And 21 laps in, a little early technically to have comfort tires. But again, we expect to have a long green flag run at some point, if not more than one, in which coming in 5 laps early is not gonna make a difference. The iRacing.com pace car gonna hit pit lane here. The lights were off. Gonna go with our amigo up there in the flag stand with Barney the Flag Man. He's gonna throw the green flag. We're green flag racing again. Kenzie Smith with a great restart there on the inside of Todd Slauson. No, he's not in pit lane, as it's showing to your left. SDKR live timing and scoring having a couple of issues as of late, and so we're seeing some things here and there, but it is what it is. No problem. There you go. It's gonna reset. Todd Slauson gonna take the lead on the inside with help from that number 41 of Aaron Marcus. Your top 6 drivers all in Chevrolets. Your first Ford's gonna be in 7th. 5 of them in the field, but making up the final, or 5 of the final 6 spots. And Kirby Wainscott, he was the only car 1 lap down, so he was able to hit the lucky dog on that last caution. So all 12 drivers back on the lead lap. Oh no, there goes the 22, sideways right in front as the leader. Oh, and the 15. There goes Kensley Smith. What a great... Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. A little bit of contact here between the 14 and the 41 just as they're going through. I think just an unanticipated caution. Wow, wow, and wow. If you're watching, give a shout out. Tell me what you are gonna rate these saves by the 15 and the 22. Just unbelievable. And just about simultaneous as well. So let's actually go back ever so slightly. And then I want to jump on board with the 22. Yeah, there it is. It just comes loose out of nowhere for him. Jump to the 15. He's probably all right. It just come loose. Look at that. Didn't turn it too hard. It just came loose immediately. And look at the driving on his point and on the 22. Just a fantastic job by both of them to keep that together, because the championship hopes almost went up in flames right there. Thank you, Shirley, for joining us. Absolutely, Kensley, and that 22 just unbelievable saves. We'll give the 22 an opportunity to see if he wants to hit pit lane. If not, we will bring him in for his interview, as he was our pole sitter as well. Let's see. Okay, he did not come down pit lane, so Todd, this is Angel here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. You started off the night as our pole sitter right there. You had a little bit of a scary experience, but you weren't the only one, man. Walk myself, as a broadcaster, but the viewers as well, through what's happening, what you guys are experiencing in the car right now.
Yeah, I don't know. That was very unpredictable. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it, is you got total control, and then all of a sudden it snaps and you're trying to catch it. And these things are hard to catch going that fast. So just a little sketchy, especially when you're trying to hug the inside. Trying to keep people from getting to your inside. You go off in the corner with too much momentum in a draft, and the car just gets sideways. You're just going too fast. So that's what happened there to me. I guess I'll try to not let that happen again. Apologize to everybody, but we're about to go green, so here we go.
Yes, absolutely. We're about to go green. Good luck there, buddy. Let's see if we can go win one here from the pole. But yes, you're right. A lot of people are experiencing that same exact thing happened on board with the 15. So hang on out there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I may have sent it back too early. I'm so sorry, Todd. If you go back and watch this, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to hold you for too long before you get back over to get going green. And then you see Matt Medler. He's coming off. I think he may have made slight contact with the wall, but he's trying to come back and catch the field. He's coming off of 1 and 2. I don't know if he'll catch him or not. Oh, he'll catch him. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, they're definitely going slow enough. Still. All right, Truth Hope going to be the driver on point. We're going to go back with our buddy here. Barney's going to kick us out. At one point for bothering him, we're quarter of the way through this race. Truth Hope with the restart, a great one at that. And we are green flag racing again here from Atlanta. We're going to get single file pretty quickly. The 22 then jumps right back to the outside. Here comes the 15 along with him. And then the 41 a little loose down the backstretch. Going to stay right with him on the outside, though. And so the 22 mentioned just the struggle that is the inside and trying to keep it together. So, yeah, no surprise that I see these drivers going right to the outside here and maybe just trying to take a little bit of a safer approach around this track. But he also mentioned trying to keep anybody from coming to your inside and using that momentum to try to pass you. There goes a 59 of Truth Hoke on the inside. Man, I didn't know Atlanta hosted a draft or drifting events here. That's about what we have in these Xfinity cars. A ton of power under the hood of these V8s. And the 22 a little bit loose up the track. Just gonna go ahead and just let it. You just chase it up the track. Don't push it. Don't wreck yourself from the lead. The 15 is gonna get to his inside. The 15 will lead that lap. But not quite enough there, because the 41 is going to stay right with that 22. 41 himself is going to have a little bit of discomfort with the front end and that dirty air of the 22. But, man, they're going to stay battling 1, 2, 3 right now. Fourth place, about 1.3 seconds back of this, as they're trying to figure out a way to get lined up. We got Brandon Honeycutt, Alex, and Andrew. They're just about lined up there with Dennis Kane, so we may see them start picking up a little bit. But these 3 drivers up front, man, they're just fighting hard. But, man, Aaron, that thing looks like it is just absolutely out of control. Hear that lift right there. So much off throttle time, but you're just going so fast. I can't wait for this track to age a couple more years. Wow, man, it is just, and this is a very sharp kind of deformation on the oval that, yeah, like also a place like Charlotte, when it's sharp and you're on these older tires or even just hot tires, you're slipping and sliding on a hot, slick track. Yeah, that's not going to make it any easier trying to get to that tri-oval. Oh, man, listen to that off-throttle time. Gotta love it. And Alex Teff there in the 4th position. They've cut down that lead. Ooh, wow. 8/10 that last time around. So they're there. They're ready to make a move. Let's see what kind of momentum, what kind of a run will they have. The last time that there was a run, a caution would come out. Not because of the runs coming together, mostly just bad place, wrong place, wrong time. But nonetheless, here's Alex with a win as well earlier here in the playoffs, trying to come up on Aaron Marcus. Aaron trying to put a little bit of a block. Let's see where that 43 can go. They're all going to jump right to the bottom following Kensley Smith, your championship leader. They all stayed just about right for now. Oh, that 41, that bobble in 3 and 4. Great job saving it. Great job everyone around him trying to give room. That 12, a little bit of contact with that outside wall off of 4. Seems to be just fine. Gets himself gathered up as did the 41. It's just that 4-way battle up front right now. Kensley Smith, Todd Slauson, and then the Teff brothers and Alex and Andrew respectively. They're going to make, those 2 brothers going to make easy work there of Todd Slauson. Here they are now to the outside of the 15 of Kensley Smith. Alex said, man, I got you, brother. I want to help carry you over here to the front. Use that drafting partner, that you need help with. It's now a 4-car breakaway up front. They've got 1.7 seconds there on Aaron Marcus, who was one of his drivers up front. Love these cars spread out the way they are. But the 15, man, he's putting up a great fight there on the inside. And you see the 22 looking now maybe to the inside. Doing this will really bring this pack behind them together, because that last time they were slightly quicker, but now that they're side by side up here, 2 by 2, while they're single file back here, they'll catch them probably within the next lap or so. Oh, Alex going to tap the wall a little bit there, trying to go into 1. That's going to break his momentum. The 15's in the clear for first. That's really, really going to hurt their momentum as this pack right behind. He's got a great run, and here comes Brandon Sanfilippo as well. What a battle we're having here for the lead. Alex Teff trying to take that lead away from Kensley Smith. That time around, I think it was too close to call. They were neck and neck coming across the line. Kensley's just doing a great job of fighting there on the outside. On the inside, I apologize. But here comes the pack. Todd Slauson now moving to the outside. So Kensley losing some of that drafting help. He's going to have to wait on his teammate Brandon Sanfilippo there in that number 12 until he gets to him. He's right behind the 41, so we'll see if he's able to help us in any way, shape, or form. But Kenzie did a great job staying right with these guys. Great car control on the bottom to not lose it, keep with them. And now an opportunity to take the lead, and he will take the lead there off of turn 2. And Alex, wow, really loose there. I don't know if he was really loose or a little bit of contact there, unpleasant maybe from Andrew. Not sure, but wow, that got really dicey. The 22 had to back off. That's really going to kill the momentum on the outside. And, well, the 15 just going to go ahead and set that self back on cruise control up front there. Just loving the action that we're getting here. That's just Atlanta. What a great track to be able to have a championship race, especially when it's nice and hot and slick the way it is. These drivers struggling around just a little bit. Not too bad, but it's entertaining here. Man, just look at these runs that these drivers are getting. The 43 now down to the inside. He hit about 5 miles per hour over the 15 there as he did so. Not going to be enough. He wraps that white and red and white line really well, but not enough. He will, however, lead the lap. He's going to have some help from the 41 behind him. And then here's the 98, Andrew Teft, stuck behind his championship contender on the outside. What a great view. I do love it, but you know what? I don't get to hear those amazing car sounds that we do get to hear. Those are those V8s roar behind you and the Chevys and Fords. No Toyotas in the field. So any Toyota fielding teams, check them out here for Racers Elite, racerselite.com for their Xfinity and their truck series, as well as their Gen 6 series they have on Sunday nights. Whoa, there goes the 13 of Brandon Honeycutt. And I think somebody else right in front, a little loose. Nope. Honeycutt does a great job saving it off, or through 2 and off of 2 as well. That will keep us green. The battle for the lead stays here between Kensley and Alex Teft. Come off the line, or come off of 4. Gonna complete lap number 43 for car number 4. Nope, car number 15 that time, man. Kensley's gonna lead that one. Here we are, side by side still, and now we last pit lap 20. Oh man, Brandon Sanfilippo gonna go for a little bit of a. No, I'm sorry. The 41. I'm sorry, Aaron Marcus. He's gonna go for a little bit of a slide there through 3 and 4. Another one for him as well, as we are just around 10 laps away from reaching already the halfway point here in this race. And additionally, the Xfinity cars, well, actually all the cars on iRacing having received that refresh for the damage model. So some new damage model as well for these drivers to experience in that big update that we put out yesterday. And let's see, it was probably the biggest talk as well was maybe some of the trucks, the way that was adjusted. And how they... Ooh, the 15 at Kensley's really loose 3-4. Just going to go ahead. He's going to tag the wall, get into it a little bit. Yeah, he had, just to save it, he had to chase it up the track and got into the wall in the process. Mentioning that we are now, almost 30 laps into this run. 65% fuel, so I gotta imagine that we'll probably be seeing some of these drivers come down pit lane in the next 5 to 10 laps, probably less. Oh, and there goes Kensley losing it again through 3 and 4. Yeah, well, what especially with how hot the tires are right now, You give them a little slide like that, you're really, really going to upset them. And it's going to take you 3 or 4 laps possibly at this stage of the heat in them to really get them at a more comfortable level again. So Kensley definitely can't wait for maybe a caution, but also a our next round of pit stops. But this is also bad for the 15 because if a caution doesn't come out again, he's right now in 8th, which is okay. But the 41 blinks in a little bit right behind him. He's there in that 9th position, and the 15. I think somebody may have gotten into the wall a little bit in front of this. Dennis Kane, it looks like had a problem where he had a decent problem there. It really separated these drivers. First, second. Let's go ahead and go back here. See what exactly happened. So Andrew Tuft is your leader here. Let's try to rush through this here quickly. We definitely want to see exactly what broke this. The other part. Oh, is that the 12? Something here at the 12 and the 4. Oh, it looks like the 12 maybe gotten into the wall a little bit, but I still don't see exactly what would have caused this. Oh, there goes the 4 and yeah, they all lost. They all just kind of lost at the same time, and a little bit getting into the wall. So really starts to work out for Teft and them, but this works out for Kensley with these guys having issues to allow him to hopefully try to catch up a little bit. Somebody had big problems coming down pit lane. Brandon Sanfilippo, whoa! In and out, bouncing through the infield. Now at this point, if the caution doesn't come out, he's going to about need one to have any opportunity to make it to the end. Or to have a chance at this championship. Brandon Honeycutt was the first driver to come down pit lane there on, let's see, lap 50. Just 2 laps ago. And now this really kind of just spread itself apart again. Yeah, because this is top 3, about 1.3 seconds ahead of these 2 guys behind them, and really for Slauson, I know you have to fight the Teft brothers in the process, but your best bet would be just to get in line, and for the 3 of you just try to pull away as far as you can, because the 3 of you will be faster than the 2 there. Oh, and the 43 tags the wall ever so slightly. Kensley Smith now getting up to the back bumper of the 41, probably just try to work with him a little bit. You're faster as 2 cars than you are as 1. No. Oh, there goes the 43 sideways there through 3 and 4. What a great save. Oh, not going to be able to come down pit lane with it. That's really going to hurt him. And of course, his brother in the process. Matt Metler coming off of pit lane. No, I'm sorry. He's a lap car. I think he may have as well maybe possibly some damage or something of the sorts. Let's see if maybe him falling in line with these drivers can't help at least a little bit. But your most recent and only one on pit lane has been Brandon Honeycutt there on lap 50. So looks of it, we definitely can take it over 35 laps. And I know some of these were caution laps. As somebody's trying to come down pit lane. Oh, Kensley Smith is the one that's crashed up there off of 4. Well, there it is, your 4th caution of the day. Wow. All right, hang on tight, everybody. Let's go ahead and check out exactly what happened to your championship leader here. Kirby Wainscott had a little bit of issue on and off as well there. Oh, wow, really loose to 3 and 4. Just loses it. Just a kiss there on that left rear quarter panel and the left front. So, but that's definitely going to hurt. Go ahead and get past the pace cars. It is in turn number 3. Andrew Teft, your leader right now, is really what he wanted to see. Hopefully, he was probably hoping for worse there for Kensley, but still just under halfway through this race to go. So we should be still a lot to go in this, a lot that could possibly happen. These drivers are going to try to get caught up to the pace car. 2 cars were not on the lead lap there with Mettler and Honeycutt. See if they get the lead, their laps back. But in the process, drivers coming down pit lane for their first, their next set of pit stops. So while they do that, we'll have our first commercial break of the, our second commercial break of the evening. I've had a long day. I'm trying to figure it out. Our second commercial break here of the evening, everybody. We'll be right back. Hang on tight. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here live from Atlanta Motor Speedway as we are closing in on, the finale of what has been another great season here for Racers Elite as we complete lap number 50 now, going on to lap 60. Lights are off on the pace car. Brandon Honeycutt going to go get his lap back with the wave around. He was the first car on the on pit lane going a lap down, and then Matt Mettler just happened to go a lap down, and so he got the lucky dog right before that. We're gonna get lined up side by side again. That does put all 12 of our drivers back on the lead lap, still out here. I can't say trucking away, but they are ready to complete what's gonna be 40. Oh my goodness, if I could just do some math already. It will be 46 laps here once we do go green flag racing again. They're getting through 3 and 4. iRacing.com pace car gonna go down pit lane once again. 46 laps to go. Andrew Teft, he's the man on point. We're green flag racing again here from Atlanta. All right, here it is, 45 laps to go. Lee Campbell, he's already won a race here in the playoffs. He's looking for race numero dos as they come off of 2. Then you got Todd Slauson, your pole sitter, and then Andrew Teft, a guy battling for a championship right now there in the top 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, then Alex Teft is his there. Sorry for the top 4. Then Kensley Smith, he's made his way back up to the top 5. Matt Mettler falls a little bit there from about 4th to the 7th position. Marcus is up to 6th. And here comes Andrew and Alex, I'm sorry, there on the outside. Just daring anybody try to pass. The 14 gets a little bit loose. I don't know if it was help with the 22. Looked like he was almost going to slide there between the 43 and the 98. Wasn't going to fit. They were 3 wide for a moment. They're all going to have to just check up ever so slightly. You have to kind of slide right into the front of the 15 on the outside. And that allows the 98 and the 43 a little bit of breathing room as they're side by side again right behind. Battle for 3rd, 4th around here. It's about where we're at. Kirby Wainscott, he is off the, he's 1 lap down. Not exactly sure what may or may not have happened. He pit on lap 60 there. Oh, here it is, our 5th caution. Oh, whoa, there we go, we're wrecking. Looks like Truth, Hoke, and Matt Mettler might be involved in this one. See them side by side, so that would make sense. Oh man, the 59. Wow, he just shot to the left, and the 23 of Matt Mettler. Oh my goodness, what a hit he took there. And it looks like Brandon Sanfilippo may have also possibly got involved here. Let's go on board with Mettler. Look at his view. Sorry, he's not the post there. Oof, let me get rid of that from a while ago. Sorry about that. Wow, hard hit there for that number 23. Matt, that was a hit that looked like it hurt regardless.
Yeah, my teeth are all on the cockpit of my race car. Where the center of my helmet is, get the steering wheel back on straight. That was definitely a rattler, buddy.
Oh my goodness, that definitely sounded like it looked like it hurt too. What can you do, man? Because it just broke loose for the 59.
Yeah, it was just a racing deal. He keyed up and apologized to me. I kind of caught it last second in the mirror, but you know that track is so slick out there. Everyone's kind of trying to save tires, and on that restart, I kind of went to be aggressive how I was in the beginning, and then I was like, you know what, I better back it off. And it's just a plate track deal. When you decide to save, sometimes you get snake bit. And earlier on in the race there, I had pushed Kensley to the lead, and I got a tick loose after he cut down to the inside there, and I caught a piece of the wall, and the 22 just grazed me and sent me down the racetrack. So it's just Atlanta, had good speed in the race car. Just stinks we're going to have to sit the rest of this one out, bud.
Yeah, bad, wrong place, wrong time. It happens, and it's definitely Atlanta as a place for it. So thanks for jumping in with me, and thanks for coming out to race. A lot of great racing here on the Xfinity, the Xfinity side for Racers Elite, of course. So we'll see you soon.
Absolutely, brother. Have a good broadcast up top, man.
Thanks, buddy. They're Matt Mettler, one of the commentators as well here on the Sim Racing Media Network, going for quite the ride for the 59. And he mentioned the 59 just immediately keyed up there for him. So it's nice, nice to hear that as well in real time, knowing that Truth is like, hey man, I'm so sorry, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that thing just broke loose out of nowhere. But worry about that. We're gonna go side by side again here and keeps us a little turn it up session here once we do go green. Hang on tight, everybody. All right, everyone, we're taking just a brief moment there where we'll be going green on lap number 68, if my math does me correct, which it well, I mean, only occasionally does. Let's see, it leaves us 38 laps. Yeah, 38 laps. We'll go with that. Green Flag Racing getting ready to go again here. They're going to come across the Geico restart zone. I didn't get jumped over to Barney in time. Barney said don't come back over for this one time. We're Green Flag Racing nonetheless. Todd Slauson was the only driver who did not come down pit lane that time. I wonder if it feels like there's going to be another caution, so there's no need for him to. But I think everybody definitely wanted to come down and try to get topped off on fuel. It's going to be close, but I think these drivers can make it on fuel. But as they duke it out here, coming across on lap number 69 will be 36 to go the next time around. So yes, 37 laps to go. Gonna have our first turn it up session of the evening. So as usual, if you've got headphones on, just be careful. We'll turn up the volume of the race cars a little bit. We'll get some exciting action here. We'll be right back, everybody. All right, we are back here. Great views, great sounds. The 15 wasn't the greatest sound there coming off of 4. Got a little bit of the wall in the process. That's going to set him back just slightly here. 10 cars currently on the lead lap. Brandon Sanfilippo 3 laps down. And so it looks like his championship hopes, while slim, are over. And then Matt Medler, he mentioned it looks like he's going to be done for the evening, so he'll be the first out to the beer stand. So go enjoy one, Matt, for us. 31 laps to go as Andrew Teff comes across the line. Brother Alex right behind him. He's got Casey Smith, though. He's going to be right back on there. And, you know, Kensley mentioned, you know, he's got to finish 9th or better. And Andrew Teff not win this, Andrew Teff winning the race in that process. But my goodness, here comes Kensley. Takes it 3 wide, though, into 3. Contact between the 43 and the 22 and Lawson. Lawson's going to do a great job of keeping it together. But, man, 3 wide. and Slaussen's gonna be kind of the one that's going to be hurt the most in that process. But, you know, unfortunately, that 30 laps to go in a championship race, you got 2 championship contenders. It's a heavyweight battle, and, you know, an entire season comes down to just 2 drivers battling for a championship. We shouldn't be too surprised that they're also 1-2 right now battling for this lead. And there goes Kensley. He's trying to get to the right rear quarter panel. You know, he said he wants to play it safe, but he's a winner. You know, he's won multiple times already this season. You know, not to any surprise of anybody. You know, 2 wins this season for him, 1 for Andrew, and so both just want to kind of keep adding to that list. You know, Alex, he's also won a race this season. Honeycutt. Sorry about that, Honeycutt. Yes, Honeycutt's also won a race this season. So, top 4, they're all the race winners here this season. Just trying to maybe add to that just a little bit. Andrew, I do believe, was a leader that last time around, but man, these 2 are just right on top of each other. I'd say Andrew has a little bit of the advantage, having, you know, is just a more familiar working partner, you know, partner right behind him to work with him, but nonetheless, they've got some great speed here. Oh, what am I saying? I'm sorry. Brandon Honeycutt's teammates with Kensley as well, along with San Filippo. My apologies. So remind me, got teammates DEI and Chicken Coop Racing battling it out. No, hold on, I got that wrong. No, it is right. Yes, Driving Extreme Incorporated and Chicken Coop Racing battling it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and also 1-2 for the championship right now. Don't blink now, but here we are coming across the line. 26 laps to go. This race is really coming close to that ending point. Love the way these cars look, especially as they shine through that Georgia sun right there. Man, all the off throttle, and you heard that as well on our when we were just. Oh, and Andrew also has that benefit of having his teammate and friend Alex, you know, brother behind him to give him that space when he's on the inside to be able to let up. But yeah, no, just how beautiful these cars, you know, they look. And well, yeah, also, you know, these drivers I mentioned that they're battling for the championship not just tonight but as well tomorrow. Brandon Honeycutt, he goes into tomorrow's race 7 points behind Brandon Zimmerman, not somebody who races here on Wednesday nights but on Thursday nights for the next gen. So Honeycutt just 7 points out from that, and then Alex Teff, he is 9 points out, so that's the brother battling for tomorrow's championship. So it's Teff's brother fighting for championship here tonight and tomorrow. And then Kensley Smith, he's 15 points out, so I'm sure this is also going to be at least somewhat helpful for him, that he can learn a little bit about the track, a lot of difference between these Xfinity cars and next gens, but this also gives him the opportunity to continue to learn what he's got to learn for tomorrow's race and hopefully be a champion at the end of that one as well. But we still got some racing here to go in this one. And I got to say, Kensley's doing a really good job as well, just kind of sticking to the outside where he's at. Oh, someone's in the wall a little bit. Looks like they're all right. This is the 41 of Aaron. Oh, loose, chasing up the track. Oh, man, this into the wall. Oh, heavy contact for Brandon Sanfilippo. He's trying to finish a race here. Meanwhile, we've got a crazy battle up front here. Now, Wow, 21 laps to go in this race. Not much left. Again, these laps just keep ticking away. 32-second laps, so 59 in the wall a little bit. Tires are going to keep wearing out. Another 20 laps. These drivers are already struggling now. Another 20 laps of this hard racing is only going to make it worse. So we'll have to see as well who did a good job saving those tires. Then you saw that the 43, he slipped up ever so slightly there off of the 4. And that allowed the 15 to have a great run off of 4 from the outside. Cut to the bottom. Oh, the 98, Andrew just immediately broke loose. Puts him in the wall a little bit. I don't think there's a driver out here who has not been affected by that tonight. I genuinely don't. But, chaos averted for him. He's got the race car still in one piece, it looks like. Truth Hoke having another issue there. Losing it through or off of 2. Great save for Truth. And here comes Brandon Honeycutt. Brandon was not pit actually, so was still hoping for maybe one more caution for Honeycutt so he could get that well, having used the waiver that previous caution. You see Marquise down pit lane as well, and at this point this kind of just gonna keep lining up for Kenzie where he could really help. But again, 18 laps to go, a long way to go in this one. It's quick, but it can feel like a long way, especially for that number 15, as he is just aching for this one to be over right now. He's begging right now. Hey, 18, let's finish it, 15 to go. No more. We can stop right there. I'm happy with that. And here goes that number 4, Dennis Kane, right to the outside. His chances of winning the championship slim, depending on the amount of drivers that came in tonight. Nonetheless, he says, I want to go out there and I still want to go win this race if I can. Oh, sorry about that. I got something stuck there in my throat. 16 to go now. Dennis up to the front in his Ford. Haven't talked much about Dennis tonight, but doing a great job. Gonna get right in front of the leader there, and Kenzie Smith. Kenzie right back to the inside. I mentioned Kenzie wants to win number 3. Kenzie now loose. Is gonna break loose out of nowhere to 3 and 4. Once again, a great save from a championship leader, but that's gonna put him a little bit back and continue to spread out this front group here. Unbelievable. I'm just loving this. It just nobody will be immune to what could possibly happen tonight to the tires. And then for Dennis Kane, it's also he's 15 away from what could be his first victory in the Racers Elite Xfinity Series, and Alex trying to take that away from him. But Dennis is doing a great job right now of trying to keep with it. And you know what? He's got to fight hard, or maybe just go ahead and let Alex go. These tires keep getting crazy. Crazy things happen. Nonetheless, the Ford's going to have a great run on the outside to keep with him. Thirteen laps to go. The races are really kind of just ticking away there. Oh, man, in the wall. And, Dennis mentioning there not having won in the Xfinity Series, not the Truck Series either. Does, however, have 2 wins in the illustrious Next Gen Series for Racers Elite on Thursday nights. Having previously won at Auto Club. If I can find the other one, where was that? There we go. And Dover, which is one of my favorite tracks. Here it is. 11 laps to go. Alex Teft, your leader now. Lee Campbell there in second at side-by-side between Dennis Kane and Andrew Teft for third. Kirby Wainscott, remember, a lap down earlier, almost 2 laps down. He's made a nice recovery into the top 5. Kensley Smith about lost it, wrecked it, maybe almost wrecked it for what would have been a pretty catastrophic moment there. And Truth Hope just back there trying to hang on as well. You see Brandon Honeycutt, he had to hit pit lane, so he was able to kind of cycle back out with the pack at least. Maybe if a caution comes out, put him in a good position. And then we saw Todd Slauson. He had to make his way down into pit lane as well. Remember, he did not pit on that previous caution, in which he was a bit of a disadvantage going into it. To make it to the end, of course. And speechless is about what I could say there, because with 10 to go, almost 9, we have an absolutely massive wreck here at the front. And Kensley Smith, it looks like mostly unscathed, maybe a little bit of right front damage. I wouldn't say the same. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, let's go back into this, because let's see. So the 4 is right behind the 43. Oh, the 4's got to check up into the turn a little bit. No, they're okay. Oh, the 43. Oh, it just completely overcorrects to the right. The 15 and the 98 had contact between each other there. And I want to take a brief check to see, does the 10 get into the 98? Oh, yeah. The 10, heavy front end damage there. Nowhere to go. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, Andrew got definitely the worst of the damage. Kensley's looks like he's all right. Oh, man. Fast repairs, without question, going to be going out for these drivers. So, with what will be probably less than 5 laps to go, we're going to go ahead and have our final commercial break here of the evening. So, we will be right back, everybody. Hang on tight with us. All right. We missed not too much. Todd Slauson. Probably wish that that came out just a lap earlier. But he will be able to come back around and get the wave around, so he'll be back on the lead lap. That will leave 7 cars here on the lead lap at the moment. Could very well be chaos to finish this race, or we could just have a nice smooth finish from there. I'm going to jump on board with Tef for a moment. I think that it's the pace. Yeah, the lights are definitely off on the pace car. I think everybody came back down pit lane. And because of that, they're lining up at the bottom. Let's see if it's going to put Kensley on the outside or on the inside. Say we'll restart him. So, all right, we're going to restart side by side again. The reason for this is that the 14, the 15, anybody behind the 4, they all came down a second time to pit lane, and when you do that, you just have to start tail end of the field, which just automatically assumes on the inside. So, only one restarting on the outside. Looks like the old days. We had single file restarts. We're green flag racing again, though. Kirby Wainscott on point, and Andrew Tepp did not get a great restart, but I mean, you can't blame him. Not a great situation for him anyways. And just like that, we have 6 laps to go. Hopefully Kirby didn't get to too big of a jump there. As that 4, the 98, they are coming with a head of steam. And, well, you know what? Go ahead, throw in that 15, the 41, the 14, I'm sorry. 41, yes, is correct, of Aaron Marcus. Oh, that 14 is there. Not only that, got really, really loose there on the outside. Five laps to go. Kirby Wainscott currently on point here. Man, what great racing we're going to finish off this this season with. I love it. Now Slauson and Teft side by side. Still, yes, okay. And Slauson got the great run on the outside to do so. Wainscott, another one of those drivers, still looking for his first victory in the Xfinity Series. And Todd having won earlier this season at Dover in the Xfinity Series. So, no, this driver can save tire, I would probably argue, if we could do so at Dover. But, man, this battle, 4 laps to go. It's not going to stop. It is just going to keep getting better. Oh, contact the 41 to 15. That almost would have put a pretty decent wreck that could have involved the 15 there. 41's just got a great run. You see the runs that they get. Give a little bit of a tap to that 22 there on the outside. The 98 still on the inside. We're going to be now 3 laps to go. That's kind of cutting down a little too early. But, yeah, we're 3 to go here. No, I'm sorry, 2 to go. No, I am mistaken. I apologize. We're 2 laps to go. Oh, my goodness. 2 to go for the season finale of the Racers Elite Xfinity Series. They still got the next chance tomorrow night for their championship. But we have a championship to decide tonight. Kensley Smith at number 15 on the outside. Got a great run that outside does. He is looking to hold on to his championship lead that he came into here tonight. That number 98, though, on the inside, he's looking to make something happen. They're going to be 3 wide. That 15 is going to force it. 3 wide. He's trying to make something happen through the middle. It is for 3rd, though, because right now, white flag. And we're going to stay in this view. We can see just about the entire field. Andrew Teff is going to slide up a little bit. Here comes the 15. Does he have a run? Can he do something with it? No, the 98 is going to jump down to the bottom to throw the block on the 10. Here comes the 22 with Todd Slauson to the outside. Does he have help? No, the 41's loose. It's not going to be enough. The 98 of Andrew Teff, he's going to win at Atlanta in the season finale. Unfortunately, won't quite be enough to win the championship. Kensley Smith going to be able to squeeze through the chaos, and he will finish 4th, and more than likely, I'm pretty sure, does clinch his championship for tonight's race. Congratulations there for Kensley. What a great finish for these drivers. That was a ton of fun. So Garrett Polsitter, he's going to finish 3rd behind Kirby Wainscott and Andrew Teft. So yeah, we'll go ahead and let Andrew just go ahead and burn her down here. Andrew, this is Angel here in the SRM broadcast booth. I told you we'd talk again today.
Hey, yeah, you did, and I'm glad for it.
You know, if you're not gonna be able to win the championship, you go out swinging, and you did your damn hardest winning the race in the process.
Yeah, that was everything I had. I don't know if I let the most laps, but I sure as hell tried to get that extra bonus point. But yeah, congrats to Kensley on the championship. Well earned. He's been super fast all season, and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it was a really fun race to watch. You know, just seeing everybody just struggle with what was just going to be in a, you know, you, as everyone mentioned, you have grip one moment, the next moment you don't, and so it was entertaining to watch for us. How hectic and how just maybe heart racing was it as a driver, especially, you know, as you're really hoping for a championship an opportunity.
To be honest, I'm totally drenched. That was a crazy workout. It, the tire fall off. It almost felt like old Atlanta, but you know, it's supposed to be more of a super speedway kind of package. But it was just the track was so hot and so slick that tire wear was important. That final run before the caution, I ran the bottom too long and really starting to pay for it. Almost hit the wall there. Yeah, was able to throw some new tires on and get back through the pack. So yeah, thanks to my teammates and SRM for broadcasting and my family for letting me play. Thanks to everybody that showed up to race this season and who has signed up to race next season, and everybody that tunes in to watch. The seasons just keep getting better, and I'm excited for the future.
Yeah, Andrew, I appreciate that. Typically, I would bring in the league owner at the very end and ask him to do that, but I guess it works out. If you're gonna go win the race, you can go ahead and do it all at once. So, thank you again. And yes, as Andrew mentioned, those interested, you see the great racing we have here, and as well, we'll see tomorrow night. Just get onto you said racerselite.com, correct?
Yep. You can find invites to our Discord servers, schedules, rosters, standings, the whole 9 yards. And if anybody needs to reach me, they can contact me through Discord to register.
And if you truly don't know how to figure it out from there, let us know even here on Sim Racing Media Network if it means anything. We'll get in contact with you. Andrew, thank you again for what's been a fun season. We'll see you here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
All right, race winner there in Andrew Teft. Let's go ahead and bring in Kirby. Wait, is he in here? Let's see. Yeah, got Kirby in here. Kirby, this is Angel here in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you. How you doing?
Man, one position shy of finally breaking that you know, getting that monkey off your back at least for the Xfinity series. But nonetheless, gonna come home with a second place here tonight at Atlanta. What looked like a fun, exciting race.
It was very, very eventful. You didn't know what was going to happen on any given lap for sure.
That's what made it fun for me at least. I hope the fans did as well. As a driver, I can only imagine that it was a pain, but at the same time as well, you really feel like you had to earn this one.
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely played to my advantage. I had a couple mistakes. I was a lap down 2 different times right in front of the field.
Yes, it did.
and the caution comes out and saves me, and I get the lucky dog both times. So
I mentioned at one point, I said, "Look at Kirby over here. A couple laps ago, he was about to go 2 laps down. Here he is battling for the lead now." So
yeah, I was gonna say with the luck I'm having, I'm gonna have to go get me a lottery ticket or something.
Hey, there you go. Go get yourself a lottery ticket. See if see if that doesn't work out. But Kirby, that was a great run nonetheless. A great action here on the Xfinity side, as per usual. Excited for the next season, but nonetheless, let's go ahead. Thank you have to thank friends, family, sponsors before we let you go. Enjoy a nice podium finish and a great way to carry some momentum into next season.
Yeah, just want to thank Andrew for putting on the league. I was right behind him there. They were pushing him to the win. He was battling for the championship. I know Kinsley was right there too, but it's always nice to push the boss man to a win. And I just want to thank you guys for you all put on a great show each and every week, and we appreciate it very much. Having you guys get our league out there, I think it's one of the best leagues in iRacing, and hopefully a lot of people see this and they'll wanna check out our Discord and everything and come race with us.
I couldn't agree more. It genuinely is. It almost sucks that I'm broadcasting. I don't get to race in it. But no, it is great, fun to watch, fun to broadcast. And I always say, the drivers put on the broadcast. I just get to talk about it. So I appreciate it here on my side, Kirby. Well, go celebrate your top 2 finish here.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
It was a pleasure to speak with Trevor. Very happy and excited for that. We're going to go ahead and move over to our third interview here for tonight. It's going to be your championship winner in Kensley Smith. Again, where let's go ahead and find where he is at. Hold on just a moment. We'll get that there just in the background while we find and bring in your championship winner. And here it is. Kensley Smith, it's Angel in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me, buddy.
How's it going?
Well, here we are. We are a champion. It wasn't without quite a bit of attrition here in tonight's race.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My plan was to stay at the back, and I was at the front the whole time. So
Yeah, I was going to say.
but it worked out. Did get caught up in some stuff, but ended up working out in the end, though.
And nice long season culminates, of course, mentioning in this this championship here for you. Walk us through these Xfinity cars. Is it something that really plays into your warehouse? Has it just, because everybody, all they can do is talk about how fast you are in these cars.
I hate these cars.
I don't think anybody believe you, but I guess.
My whole team will tell you when it's Wednesday night, they're gonna hear a lot of me pissed off because I hate these cars so much, and I don't want anything to do with them. They're too tight. I like something that's loose. These cars are super tight. I'd rather drive a next gen or a truck, but it just so happened that this is the one that I win the championship in. So
If you're not gonna like it, I guess go ahead and win it, right? It makes it feel. It makes you like it a little bit more, at least.
yeah, it gives me that little pep in my step to want to
Show
sit
up
down
more.
and drive this car. So, I won't be with Racers Elite next season, taking a season off. So glad to get a championship this season, just so that I have something to come back to.
Yeah, and I think that's great. If you're gonna take a season off, go ahead, win the championship, make yourself really feel that. Man, I made the right decision to give myself a break, but you're right. Also makes you feel like, well, I gotta go chase more. So also that to come back to. Kensley, I'm sure you have some more people, any friends, family, sponsors you'd like to thank for just a season long endeavor.
Of course, first off, my team supporting me. They've been we laugh and we joke a lot, and we joke on each other a lot. But they've always had my back, and they've really pushed me today, even though none of them were to be found at the end. They both finished in the back, but they were talking me through what was going on and stuff like that. And of course, my wife and my daughter for watching this the broadcasts and supporting me, and even letting me have the time to do this to begin with. And of course, Andrew for putting on the league. This league is fantastic. It's fun to run with all these guys, and of course, you guys at SRM for putting on the broadcast.
We do appreciate that, Kensley. Again, great action, and I joked with oh my goodness, I'm just speaking with with Kirby before. Like, it's almost a shame got to broadcast it because it looks like it'd be a whole lot of fun as well racing. So we appreciate it again, Kensley. Congratulations one more time. You have an entire extra season, not just an off season, but you have an entire season to enjoy being a champion. So go do so, and go enjoy some off time.
Thank you.
All right, that was your championship winner there in Kensley Smith. We'll jump back here to where we need to be. go over the final race results for tonight. Andrew Teff bringing home victory number 2 on the season. If I said that correct, right? Yes, his second win of the season. 5 points behind, just 5 points more he needed. Kirby Wainscott in second, Todd Slauson in third. Your pole sitter there. Kensley Smith, your champion, would finish in fourth. Dennis Kane in fifth. Aaron Marcus in the sixth position. Truth Hoke, seventh. Lee Campbell would finish eighth. Ninth belonged to Alex Teth. Brandon Honeycutt would be in 10th. Brandon Sanfilippo just seemed like he just could not catch a break tonight, would finish 11th. And Matt Metler, one of ours here on the Sim Racing Media Network, also just involved in some incidents out of his own doing. But as he mentioned, that's the Super Speedway Racing of Atlanta. Almost a shame we got to close this out here tonight. What was a great season, great last couple races that I had the pleasure to broadcast for you guys, and hope to see you guys in the near future as well for Racers Elite or anything else. Or Racers Elite here on Wednesday night specifically. Don't forget, we mentioned tomorrow night they still have their next gen series. They've got a couple of drivers as well looking to compete for a championship. Kensley looking to do so for tomorrow night. Didn't want to bring it up. You know what? Let him enjoy tonight. Let tomorrow night be something else. So once again, congratulations, Kensley, on your championship. Andrew on a fantastic race, another win, a great season as a league owner as well. I know you still got one more to deal with tomorrow night, but nonetheless, 2 of the 3 already done for the week. Thank you everybody again for joining us here on the Sim Racing Media Network. Races Elite, they'll be back right again next week, so don't have to worry about any breaks and missing out on them too much. So thanks again. Have a great night, everyone, and well, we will see you next week.